going. And three, our brothers who flee from the as you impoverish us by not allowing us to have airport, not allowing us to have a seaport, not allowing us to have a consulate that the British are coming to sneak in now to come and give us in Enugu State. That thunder will fire that they will never have it. We don't need it anymore. We don't want we want to go back. So what the hell do we need your embassy? Three is that you just everything that is for your own selfish interest. My village has been bush since I was born. I traveled here. It was the same. So what a useless use are you for me? Most of my kindred children, you are not paying their school fees. You're not giving them free education. I do. I do. So what the hell are you the tag you tag on my people use for? So why should I cry with you when you are going down? Because we decided to crumble the economy. It's going to affect you, not us. Because the economy, the general economy, has been useless to us all these years. So anybody out there, if you are listening now, you're gonna listen. I just want you to get into your mind. We are not stupid anymore. And I think that just that there was no information and some of our people was not informed. You was able to manipulate them and do whatever you want. But to be honest, our great leader, Mazin Nandi Kano, he speak in the spirit. Those that wake up and follow up. But our PM came in and take it to another dimension with his position and to the layman explanation. Even he will speak broken, the protocol one. Just even Mama in the village understand our PM. That's why they call him name, pray for him in different languages. He understands. So he make it everyone to understand. So now we have understand that you are useless. You are your oneness is a garbage. Your oneness is a terror. What again? Just to give terrorist people uniform to come and molest our people. Our place is a place where everybody beg to transfer for. The north, so you can be able to you can be able to plant your deadly seed in our sisters in the north. Even when we try to stop them, they will not understand because there's no information for them to understand that this is a dead zone. This is not a place for them. But today, they are getting it. Our brothers are educating themselves because they are going through that history. They are going now. They call it. I was a little bit angry when the brother that was explaining. He explained. He almost tired, but he didn't finish to tell them that people that infiltrated that government that made Zog they take up the coup was because of the Fulanis. There was no indigene. It was a jihad. And somebody, Marx, he came in, he's a historian also, explained it to the layman. That was a jihad that was planned. So the point here is that the job each and every one of you are doing here, because, listen, if it was before, what you would have here, or what you would have here is that, DOS, we say, let us give them the chance and join to protest. Maybe we'll be a better, then we will take out Tulumbu and put our own, then we will get Biafra. No, 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 no. That era has gone. You can't push us around anymore. You can't push us around anymore. And for those of you, and Nigeria themselves, you have been warned to withdraw your terrorist uniform from our territory. You have been playing around the gallery and using the blood of your terrorist uniform, the genuine ones, some of them that is not a terrorist, who are ignorant, to just go and be wasting the life of young men in the Biafran territory because they decided to join terrorists. I will advise you to withdraw your terrorist uniform from our territory. Because as the mother of our brother in Abia State, that area, anybody with a gun in that place is a terrorist. It doesn't matter who you are, even if you're my nephew, even if you're my cousin, even if you are my papa, they will take you out because you're a terrorist. The only people that is allowed to carry gun, to have, is Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran Defense Force. So if you are not one of them, I bet you better leave that territory because we are tired of you guys. Hiding in a checkpoint, taking out our own. It doesn't make no sense. And this idiot in Enugu State, I know that if Will Obiano is not a lesson, a case study for you. Ojo Zokali is not a case study for you. Oja Sokrocha is not a case study for you. And everything that has happened is not a case study for you. That means you were born to be wasted. I have to stop here. Thank you so much, Sister Stella, and the rest of you. I salute you all.
Thank you, brother. Oluwalemba, you were talking about Oluwalemba. Oluwalemba has been warned to stop destroying our crops with his bulldozers. He has been warned. Seriously, eh? Because they can't be blocking the food coming in a trailer from the north to the east and at the same time spoiling the farmlands.
Sister
Not
Stella,
possible.
Sister Stella, this trailer from the north, trailer from the north, trailer from the north. I could remember a little baby in the village. I can remember very well. Everything they used to cook come from the farm in our home there. Who are these?
Backyard, from the backyard.
From the backyard, my dear brothers and sisters. Who is fooling us? Then tell you that your census, you are minority. The Biafran people all over the whole world. When it's Christmas, airport is filled up with Biafrans, no other indigenous. They will tell you that North is feeding you. I was a kid in the village. Our soup we make every night is from the backyard, everything. Who is talking all those kind of garbage, for God's sake? That, see, from the beginning to the end, that is why sometimes I'm angry with Oduduwa people. For them to keep this lie going in channel TV and the CCT or whatever, and right, these people, what is, see, Kama is a bitch, oh, it's one of my brother's name here. Because what is coming for you? I don't know how you're going to manage it, because I see a brother for Oduduwa butchered there. Do you think this is ordinary? It's not ordinary. Who is telling you about trailer? Block the trailer. These are all bunch of lies. Lies from
You know
pit of
what?
hell.
You know what? See, the Igbo people, Igbo proverbs say that only Chibu Manketa, or that yes, I mean, sense. And what it means
These
in English
people,
that
they will be wasted. And sorry, my
when
brother.
the
Go
dead
ahead.
wants to kill it, when the dead want to kill a dog, it will seize the nostrils. It cannot perceive any faces. And what is this? The sense of the place that they're telling us that food. Have they forgotten by the other time they say they are not going to bring food to the east? What happened to them? It starts spoiling during Buhari regime, and we are still living. We ate and we fed well. The issue is that we Biafrans of the southeast and Biafrans of the south have not. We were not interested in agriculture, but now we're gonna dip into agriculture and produce from our farm like we used to do in the olden days. When everything is gotten from the farm, you run to your farm and get pepper. You come out, you already have palm kernel, you have your red oil at home, you have everything you need. Then a little you go to the market and purchase. This time around, we have seen it and we are going to produce it. Israel, for example, Israel, they live in desert, but today the agriculture is superb in the whole world. They have the highest production of apple and the rest. Their cow is the highest producing milk. So how do they make it? We're going to learn it, not meaning that we have our fertile land. Our soil is very rich soil, both loamy soil and the clay soil. They're all very rich in everything, agriculture and everything. So imagine that. So they are going to suffer because we cannot let in a food or agricultural produce that is that's poisonous, that is not hygiene, is not healthy for human consumption into our country like that. Yam that they're boosting up. Where did that yam originated from? It is from the Biafra land. We are the core producers of yam. Is it tomato? Is it all the vegetables? That all those things the core producer from Biafra land. It's just that the Biafrans before now we move into industrialization and the major businesses and all those ones, and let our agriculture to grow a little bit. But we are going to bounce back, as in feed our nation. A state in Biafra land can feed the whole Biafra. A state in Biafra land can feed the whole Biafra. Today, some people are already putting it in place. Costa has the highest farm field in the whole of Nigeria. Costa, and besides, Ebony State reminds you that Ebony State is the origin of local rice and the land of soy and salt and as well. So we got everything we need as a nation. We're not going to beg for anything from agriculture to mineral resources, from there to steel, iron steel like Abeokuta, which is a Gala's part of Biafra. So Biafra is so blessed in all ramifications of life, so blessed in everything, the human consumption, human capability, so blessed that we don't need people to help us. What we need is within 35 years, everything will be telling. What do you want to name it? We are coming home. Brands are coming home. Technologies are coming home because we have been developing other countries. See, what is happening to us? What God just folded his hands and let us into this exile. God said, like he did with Israel, he let Israel into exile in Egypt and every other way. And from there, they learned their lesson. From there, they groomed themselves. So
Brian,
we are, yeah,
Brian,
yeah,
talking about mineral resources, so that Niger area, that is full of mineral resources. Hausas have their own mineral resources. Yorubas have their own mineral resources.
yeah.
All eye on Biafra, as
Of
if it's only
Biafra
Biafra
own,
that have
as if
mineral
it is.
resources.
Yeah.
Everybody, Hausas have their
Yeah.
own. They also have gold. They have diamond. They have a lot of
But,
things, and
but the,
they are hiding their own. And the
no,
Yorubas, they have
it's
their
not
own.
about
They have
Estella.
cobalt and a lot of things, and they are hiding it
Estella,
to themselves.
it's
So
not. It's
it's
all
high
about
time
hiding it
now
now.
we should stop even saying mineral, mineral. Everybody, Yorubas have their own. So people should go home. Yorubas should go and rule themselves. Hausas should go and rule themselves. Biafrans and the Middle Belt should go and rule themselves. And Fulani should be sent back to Futajalon where they are coming from. That is what
That
it
is
is.
it.
And if
You
this,
know,
what do you call them? This one Nigerian is still finding it hard to pronounce Fulani. Fulani is the root cause of all the problems in that Niger area. And those people must be sent back to Futajalon. They are Arabs. Ugo, when you go there
yeah.
again, tell them that the Fulani is Ugochukwu, that they are Arabs. Fulanis are Arabs and must be sent back to where they are coming from so that the
Yeah.
indigenous people will see peace for once. So that the indigenous people will experience good life for once. Thank
You know what? You know what? It's not about having a mineral. There is a percentage it will be for exportation, because this is a field I know so much, understand. So there is a percentage it will reach for exportation after every examination. Everybody has it. They have gold, they have all those things in the north and all those things. And Biafra has it. But their eye is in the Biafra. You know, in every minerals they have, there is there are some people, some that are highly in demand in the world. Let me just go leave those ones. You move to the gas now that they are looking at. The highest gas producing country is Russia, and Biafra has trillions of tons, which made us second to it. So in this, and you know what is happening in Russia? They have already cut it off in that year. What's that called again? That sea. I've forgotten that sea. And who did this in the United States that did it as well? Because Putin said this is an interview. Who has an interest, and people that have interest, who has the capability to destroy it in the deep sea, in that sea? It is still United States. So the Europe now will suffer it, and Biafra has it to export, and they have not even started tapping it. Instead, because out of greed, they have been flaying this gas, wasting it. Zoo Nigeria keep wasting it for long. Now they have realized it. They want to tap it and circulate it. And now Biafra is going to cut off because it's in high demand in the whole world. They will lose it. So these people are starting from zero, while we are starting from 80. Because we have already had these things in working. Now, I'm not talking about the minerals we have not tapped, we have not even touched. So Biafrans are in a position of enjoyment, in a rightful position. We are not shaking. If they say to this very hour as we are talking, let everybody separate. Nobody is going to cry in Biafra land. So that is what it is. You see them crying, not only the physical security challenge or something they're going, they are crying because of these people are moving very fast. These people are going home. It's not what they planned. Because they
Thank
thought we
you.
are going to be demonstrating things.
Thank you. Ugochukwu, would you finish up? Would you finish up? Okay.
No, Sister
Can
Stella,
we
go
go
ahead.
to
Go ahead.
Auntie Stella, please.
eh?
Okay. Auntie Stella, can I say something before
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
please? Okay, just in follow up to what our brother Brian said. One of the reason they are crying, you know that Shetima was having an agenda plan with one Kunle. Remember that audio?
Yeah.
So all of the shege that they cooked, all the things they planned they are going to do to Biafrans, they're not going to execute it. That's why they're crying. You know, imagine when you are mgbe ị na-edo onwe ha na-akpọ na anyị na-edo mmadụ mgbe anyị pere mpe megosi na onye a na ị na-edi edo so ị nọzie ebe ị na-edo chegidezi ya ka ọ gatazie n'ụzọ ọ bụ iche na ọ ga-aso soso ya so when he came that place and now he suddenly discovered the person is now moving with a stronger person so all the evil things that they planned ntago anọ ya ka o ji ha na-edo a na-edo anyị edo anọ ya ka ha ji wee gbaa mbọ ka a mara ka ihe a ga-eme ka a mara ka ga-ejide nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Simon. So and they've tried and they tried. You know, when they every day they say hand go touch his own hand, but now they see that the hand self that is holding him is stronger than even their criminal country that they have overestimated value of the country. No, they used to think that their country is a superpower. I don't know if that is what they think. Now the country, they say, hey, what are we doing? Let's just go and get him and do this. So they are crying.
British was their superpower.
So ihe na-ewe iwe so they are crying that all the things they planned ha ga-eme ha na-afụzi ka we are just at the other side and now seeing that if you remember in the Bible when a big man rich man was crying to Abraham say please send the Lazarus even if a drop of water put it in my mouth so Abraham said there is a very big gap that is between where we are and where you are. So that is what they are now seeing. They are now seeing us from another side. So the gap between us now is too big. So they are crying. Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.
That's what I wanted to
Sister
say.
Thank
Stella,
you.
let me just finish up. You know, as our brother just said, to add to what our brother said, you know, when I had that video, that audio, is it 3, 4 years ago? I believe that every Biafran, some of their Biafrans did the same thing. I just want to say now. I tried to find out how is it gonna be possible for these people to turn our people into Bambiala, because that was the plan. Our people to turn a beggar and the chronicle illiterate, like all those what is the Andy Okonkwo people who talk from both sides of them, but the ones that are intelligent will be talking like a fool from APC to like Asari Dokubo. We say this today, tomorrow, different thing, So and also when you look at it at the other way around, in fact, I find out that it's not gonna be possible. And today they find out that it's not gonna be. There's no how it's gonna be. There's no how it's gonna be possible. The possibility is 0.0%. That and the secondly again, when our PM come out, yeah, I remember what I wanted to say. Secondly again, when our PM came out, they noticed Obasanjo the eyes of the British and the one at least before they take him as a spy, at least he has something upstairs, even his old age. So before they take him as somebody who will be their eye in the zoo, I think he has something upstairs because I don't take this kind of people for granted. He found out, he told them that the man in charge, even before this DOS started their useless saga, I listened to him. I tried to understand what the man tried to tell the, but to your greatest surprise, zoological of animal, they don't take anything serious. Is it not Nyamre? After all, Simon Ekpa is Nyamre's son. If you give him money or cajole him, you will get him. They try everything humanly possible. Even our Obasanjo warned. They did not. They did not listen to Obasanjo. So when they saw the heat of, the way our PM, and our PM comes slowly, telling them, I haven't started. They say, what's this one they talk? They use DOS. I haven't started. They say, what is he talking about? I haven't started. I haven't come to my A game. Then when they see that this guy is serious, Obasanjo is correct, then try to brainwash people to go away from the real ideology that can get us out of mess. But to my greatest surprise and glory to the Chukwu Kikabiam, we have people that are well knowledge. And our great leader, Mazin Nanikano, professor, he said, when a Biafran see truth, he follow it like a light. Everything they did, they now at this present age right now, my point I want to let me just go to conclusion. My point I'm trying to make is that if they notice that almost 99.9% of Biafrans all over the whole world has one ideology now. That is Simon Ekpa's ideology. If you want to, that the same ideology of our PM that everybody have. Now they find out that that is the one that ties something in his head. He's telling you that, and the only people that is telling these people that tie something on their head that call themselves God of Alamajiri people who think that is gonna be the God of our people. This guy, Ojus Okalo, they used to lie down for them, thinking that the same thing gonna be to us too. They were thinking that it's gonna be so. They saw that the ideology is so now. It's a greatest surprise that everyone has the same ideology. So, in fact, I don't know how to explain it, but I just have to say that they are highly disappointed because each and every one of us have so the only hope they have now is that people like Opus or them are telling them that give me Takuna Jet, give me as many as terrorist uniforms. I would defeat them as long as I will be a president of Nigeria. That is the only hope they have now. After this, it's finished. And that is why our PM is telling you that don't be surprised. Don't be surprised after the declaration of Biafra. You know, we get them. The next thing you see, they start because they know they are criminal. They have lost all the hope. So the only hope they have now is that this enablers telling them that I believe I will do it. I know them. I know where they are. I bombard every. At the end of the day, they are not doing nothing. The Biafra Liberation Army is stopping them. So the game is over because everybody have ideology of our PM. Everybody have the same new dimension. Our leader prophesied. That new dimension had possessed everybody. Now go to the other space. I can proudly call Grandmaster and the rest of them my brother. As long as he didn't kill us, they made a mistake here. But what I see they were doing today is not a bad idea. The ideology of our PM has possessed everybody, including villagers. Go ahead, my sister. Thank you.
I see. Until they are able to enter into our space here and become comfortable, then I know they are serious, that they've changed. You see? And if they've changed, it will be of no use them holding the space there. They should just come here and join us and mix up, and that's it, if they are serious. So let's work.
I never trust them all, but I say at least they are doing something. I never trust them all, but at
Oh,
least I cannot raise my voice and call them names because they are our brothers. You got to fool, no matter their mistake. And where be Atufu.
I don't
But
even
as
know
long as
until we do this analysis of DNA,
until no
we'll know which
DNA
one is
test
who.
and also DNA test. After DNA test, I can proudly say one name. I give you a hug. Say
You
thank you. You're
understand?
welcome. But once they do
Uh-huh.
DNA, if there's no DNA test, I go there far they look you. If you are not in this liberation phase, I go there far they look you. Thank you. Go ahead.
Because we have suffered that sabotage enough. You understand? If they are serious of what they are doing there, they should just come in here, join us, and become normal. Number one. Number two, after every other thing, we'll go and do DNA test and they'll know who is who and watch them closely and keep them at the arm's length to make sure that what happened over a century will not repeat itself. Thank you. Can we go to Awumbun, our uncle. Then we'll go to Maze Onyeka. When Awumbun, you have the mic, sir.
Thank you so much, Nemoche Stella. And may God continue to bless all of you and prosper you for what you are doing. My battery is running low. I'm just coming out from an examination hall today where I sat my test. My battery is running low. I will not have much time to speak until I get to the house, charge, and join you. I would like to tell you people, please, Otruji, Otrezde, as my people will say it, we are in a difficult situation, and all hands must be on deck to make sure that we pull ourselves out from the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Look, let me tell you, I said it before, like one of my Namoche said here, the death that is meant to kill a small dog will never allow it to perceive the odor of the excreta. That is what is happening to them. They have seen this coming for a long time. The more you hold Biafrans, the more you are dragging yourself to destruction. The only thing that is left for Nigeria Zoo today to do is allow Biafrans to go. Allow my mother's ancestral land to be free. Allow the great people of Biafra to go. Then Nigeria, the zoo, will have peace. As long as you are holding Biafrans with you, Biafrans will drag you and will drown you. That is what I have to tell all of you. Don't worry about the ban of foodstuffs coming from Niger State or anywhere in the north. I grew up in Biafra land, specifically Abia State. My mother has a garden more than 2 plots behind her house where we cultivate vegetables, name them. The time has come for Biafrans to make sure that you equip yourself. Look, let me tell you, the reason why we lost the war 1967 to 1970 is because of food. Our people were not farming. Our people left the farming and begin to hope on natural resource. That was the reason why. There are 2 things to win a war. One is communication, and the second one is food. If you are fighting for freedom, you must make sure that you make available food for our people to eat. Once they cut you off, then you now rely on the homegrown food for you to feed your people. It is only a man or woman that has, belly full, like we say it in our common parlance, that will hold a rifle, assault rifle, to go and fight. If you are hungry, you will not be able to fight. This must be a lesson to us. The 1967 to 1970s Biafran War is a lesson to all of us. We must learn from what happened to us in the past. We will not allow these people to cajole us into believing that we can survive from only their foodstuff that is coming from them. Foodstuff that we don't even know the condition, the health, the health implications that is going to be imposed on our people consuming those food items. We must farm and produce what we eat. If we don't do that, then we are at the mercy of these people. Biafra is something, is spiritual, I say. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said it a long time ago. We must do everything possible in order to make our people to be industrial, to produce what we can eat, and be, have the strength to fight this common enemy that has come to deal with us. I support you in everything that you do. I'm a Ghanaian, and I have been in several spaces where people are talking about what do we do, divide Nigeria or what. My brothers and sisters, you are doing a great job. The boomerang is resonating in their ears. They have no other thing to offer than to now decide on whether Nigeria should be one or let everybody go their way. And I am in support of Biafran restoration, and we must do everything possible so that we will be free. My mother's ancestral land will be free. Forget about what these people are talking about. Ndị Igbo si na before inye anyị anụ anyị na-ata nkume. Before we started bringing cows from outside, from the north, were we eating stones? I grew up to see Igbo cows, very healthy cows with short horns. These are the cows that I grew up to see in Igbo land. Why are we not investing in it? Why have we leave our people what we are known to, what we are known for? Why have we abandoned it, expecting food from the north? Food that we don't even know how they are prepared, whether they are poisoned or not. Why are we relying on these people? We must do everything possible in order. Me, Sister Stella, and everybody that is in this platform, in this space today, may God continue to bless you as you propagate this, gospel of freedom of my mother's ancestral land. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, because your mic was breaking. Thank you, Uncle. You said a lot of things concerning food. I remember, because instead of we eating their nonsense, all of us, we have food, though. We have food. I remember those days. My mother, I remember when I was staying in Lagos, and I was telling my mom to come and visit me. You know what she said? I should come and visit you so that my goat will die, so that my chicken will die. Who will pour water on my vegetables? No, you know what? Stella, come down here. I will take good care of you. That is it. And suddenly now, these Fulanis, they are a big deceit. They always use takia. They always put fear in. In fact, since they came into our lives, came into our space, came into our communities, our lives have never remained the same again. They have dealt with us, these Fulanis. And so, therefore, whoever that is supporting Fulani in any manner, in any angle, you are cursed. You will be cursed. Particularly if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing. And suddenly now, Biafrans can't live without their food. Who said so? They that have desert. It's we have food. We cultivate food. Until they started deceiving ourselves. Or deceiving us. And they were telling us about mineral resources there, mineral resources, money here, money there. Money never came into our hands. The mineral resources money, we never saw one any day. Enough is enough of this, their takia. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you. Okay, Onyeka Chukwu, you have the mic. Before we go to our sister Betty.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Our number one Wadiala, I greet you, sir. Greeting to my comrades, my ministers, my beautiful ladies in the house. Thank you for your consistency. I want to say a few things here. And first and foremost, brother who said before, say Russia have the largest gas. It's lies. These people, they don't want you to know the truth about what is in your land. So that you will not take it as just the one they call say they rank our people number 6 in our oil producing. No, that not. We have the highest gas deposit in the world. And that will be proven when Biafra come. Then we will see everything will be exposed. Okay? And when you talk about resources, yes, every region have their own. And in Ondo State, a place called Agbabu, precisely the local government, they have the highest bitumen in the whole world. Bitumen, what they call bitumen, they have the highest. And that place is full of that bitumen in the land there. They have enough stockfish there, stockfish. So there are many things. All the region, even the Nigeria local governments, the place they call Ibokoda. Yes, that place also have access to sea. Ibokoda, Nigeria local government. That's also they have a job there. There's a place they call Benefa, Bekebo. We used to. I don't know how to swim, but I've taken a risk. I've took risk very well going to business. We enter speedboat. Speedboat is a very deep this thing cheap. From there you lead to Lagos. They used to cut tick. They cut this tick. They will from there they will join the tick together. They will from there to it to Lagos through the water. You know, there are many things we have there. Every region are blessed, but these people, they think that they focus on oil, they reserve their own. You see, I'm telling you the truth. These people have really play with deceive our people, and they push our people into focusing in business. They say, Igbo are good in business, as if, is there any field, anybody from North will claim that he knows he will do better more than a Biafran person? Is there any field, anybody from Dudwala will claim that he do better than a Biafran person? We are good in everything, every good thing, every good field, we are good at it. We can do it better. The only thing Fulani can do better than us is raping, kidnapping, invading people's land, going to killing pregnant women and children, reaping from where they did not sow. That is the only thing Fulani will do better than us. Okay, but apart from that, is there any field on this planet Earth, profession, a Fulani person will do? In fact, the lowest person, if there's any lowest person in the Biafra land, will do better than the most intelligent in Fulani person. They're only good at invading post land, reaping where they did not sow. Fulani cannot farm. They cannot farm. Look at the cow. If they're not lazy, they would have used this cow to supply the whole Africa milk. You know, but they only focus on where they can get. Oh, I hate these people. I'm telling you, Fulani, I hate you, and you are the one who first hate me. That is why I hate you so much. And I'm telling you, you are my enemy forever. I'm telling you, we are going to teach our children to hate you. What you have, you stay in the mosque, you use your mosque to be teaching your children how to hate Biafrans, how to hate us for doing nothing because we said no to your Fulanization. You know, there's something that used to happen to me when I was growing up, because they portray this saying, all this negative narrative, divisive narrative, stigmatizing narrative against the IGBO and those who identify themselves. They said, they do like money. They can kill their brother because of money. But what do you mean?